This video is going to be quite different than most of the here's how to start a course videos that you've seen, because I'm going to show you the strategy that most people are not teaching, but in reality is the fastest path to course creation success. Now, when it comes to course creation, there's two sides of the coin. We have the expert side, so we need someone who can actually teach something, and we have the tech/marketing side. So what most people do when they're teaching course creation is they tell you how to take your expertise and then learn all of these different tech skills and then put the two things together for monetization. And it sounds really nice, but the reality is it is a lot to learn. Just like any business, starting an online course requires a ton of work, investment in both time and many times monetarily, and everything else that goes into starting a business. So, what I have started to do after years of monetizing my own knowledge successfully, my first course was a 7-figure course, but I quickly realized I'm super limited on how much I can actually teach, right? Like, I know marketing, funnels, ads. There's already a million other people out there teaching that. I'm not trying to go and jump into this red ocean, compete with all these big dogs. But what I can do is I can get really damn good at the tech and marketing side, and then I can use those skills to partner with experts in fields that are wide open. And this has changed the game for me and honestly changed my life. I'm going to show you a couple examples. So, first of all, Power DGA, Power Disc Golf Academy. My business partner and I, we launched this course about 3 years ago. We're up to, at this point, it's closer to 15,000 subscribers. But point being, this is a disc golf course. I play disc golf every now and then with a buddy. I'm not good enough to teach it. And neither is my partner, even though he's a lot better than I am. So what we did is we took the skills that we had, right? My partner owns a video production company. I do all of the marketing, advertising, the back end, the build outs, all that stuff. So we've started an agency where we follow the model I'm teaching you right now. And we started reaching out to different pro disc golfers and we struck up a deal. And now at this point, we've got, 2, 4, 6, 7 coaches, including the top player in the world. And we've got over 10,000 people subscribing to this program that we don't even have to teach, right? Another example. This is more of a recent example. We actually just launched this a couple months ago. Transition Zone Pickleball. We did the same thing with Zane Navratil here, one of the top pickleball players in the world. Awesome guy, incredible guy. He's been an awesome business partner. If you're looking to check out or learn pickleball, check out Zane's YouTube channel. He's great. Or check out our course. Shameless plug. But we pre-launched this just a couple months ago. We have almost 600 people now in here. But again, you see the formula, and those are all subscribers, by the way. You see the formula, right? We are not teaching this stuff. We are doing all of the heavy lifting on the tech side and the marketing side. And then we're approaching an expert and saying, hey, you've got this incredible knowledge in disc golf, in pickleball, and even outside of the knowledge, you have the authority. You already have people that know, like, and trust you. You already have a big YouTube channel, a big Instagram following, an email list, partnerships and pull in the industry. We can fast track a very successful subscription-based course by marrying our expertise of the tech and marketing and video production to your expertise in authority in whatever niche you're in, right? And this isn't the only two I've done this with. I've done this with people in music production and real estate and investing and biz ops, all kinds of things, right? But point being, it is so much easier for you to focus on just one of these two buckets here instead of having to figure out both. Because if you were to start your own course around your own expertise, you have to figure out, all right, where does my offer and my expertise fit into the industry of other people that are already teaching it? How can I make this unique? And then that comes into offer building. And offer building inside of itself is its own skill set. So you have to figure out, all right, what's my offer? What makes me unique? What's the structure? What's the price, right? All these different things around your expertise. And then ultimately, like, why me? Like, why are people going to buy from me over the competition? And then on the tech and marketing side, you have to figure out, okay, I got to know at least somewhat of like, what software do I use, right? How do I run ads? How do I build funnels? How do I do automation, right? And I know that is complete. Like, I mean, most of this you can't even read. I write like a 6-year-old. But my kids are probably going to have better handwriting than me here in a couple years, but it's all good. Point being, guys, I've been in this industry a long time. There's a reason that places like contentcreator.com, VidLead, I've been featured on Course Creator Pro's Hall of Fame, right? There's a reason these places feature me and they bring me in to coach and talk to their students, because I've had a lot of repeat success in the course creation and coaching game across tons of price points, tons of industries. And I'm actively doing this every day. I'm not just teaching you some theory. What I'm showing you right here is the model that I use right now. It's the model that has allowed me to do less work and make more money, start more businesses faster than ever, as well as create incredible partnerships that have led to new opportunities. So instead of just bottlenecking myself and limiting myself and kneecapping myself to only being able to teach the things that I'm an expert at, like ads, funnels, etc., when there's already so many other people doing it exceptionally well, even some of these places that bring me in to coach are teaching this stuff and doing an amazing job, why do I want to compete with them? When I could go and work with someone like Zane and get into an untapped market of online pickleball training, already leverage his pre-existing authority and audience, and bring in my technical skills and my business partner's video skills, do all the heavy lifting for him. It's a huge win-win. Then we split the profits. Because here's what happens. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want to split profits. I want to keep it all for myself. Okay. How much money are you going to spend guessing and trying to get things right? Do you have an audience? Because, well, you don't need an audience to start an online course. It is a cheat code. There's no way around that. It is a cheat code. That's why we were able to pre-launch Transitions on Pickleball with Zane and get 600 students in a couple months with very minimal investment, right? Same thing with disc golf. Same thing with every other program I start at this point. So I share all this with you to give you a different idea of what's possible, because starting an online course is extremely overwhelming and it's difficult. This allows you to take one side of the coin out of it. You don't have to be the expert anymore. You don't have to be the subject matter expert. You don't have to be the teacher. In my opinion, it is far more valuable for you to spend your time mastering the tech and marketing side, because that opens up way more doors, really endless opportunity for you to now work with the experts, create win-win relationships, create awesome monetization assets, awesome, mostly passive cash flow. Nothing's fully passive. This is what I'm doing in 2026, is what I've been doing since 2024 or 2023 at this point. But no one's really talking about this. I don't know why. I think honestly because it's not as sexy. It's not the money maker, right? If you're someone that's like selling a course on course creation, it's way easier to tell someone they can monetize their own knowledge, make a ton of money, which they can, right? And a lot of people do it, but a lot of people also really struggle because they're completely overwhelmed by trying to be both the expert and then figure out everything else that goes with it. So this is my 2 cents here in the 2026 course space and course world. If you have any questions, just drop them down below. My email's down there as well. I got a lot of free resources down there as well on my website. Thanks so much for watching. If you found it to be helpful, go ahead and give it a like. I'll see you next time. Peace.